Whitegate Development Corporation in 2016 started a journey with the Ministry of Tourism to bring much needed improvements to the Black Rocks area. And I must add also including the village of Bellevue. The project has been designed in 2 phases. Phase 1, which would include the construction of boats, 5 of which would be handed over today, and the installation of various infrastructure, mainly roads and drainage. The phase 2 of the project would include improvements at the Bellevue siding, and that would feature additional retail spaces and an outdoor equipment museum to display the history of the sugar industry and to further add to the tourism product on this part of the island. Phase 2 of the project would also involve the rehabilitation of the pasture, as the pasture, as you're aware, is a focal point for many events, particularly at Easter. And I think the Honorable Prime Minister uses this venue for some of his constituency celebrations as well. So the improvement of the pasture would be significant. If you look around to my extreme left, we are presently constructing the barbecue pavilion to add a bit more, I would say, quality to the destination and to Black Rocks as a space. And at that barbecue pavilion, people will be able to see, both locals and foreigners, the art of barbecuing St. Kitts style, with seating area and area for dining as well. Lighting and security, very important. The Whitegate Development Corporation, as part of our 2018 operational plan, has given a commitment to the Ministry of National Security to extend CCTV into some of the Whitegate communities, including Black Rocks, so that our guests, and we expect a bumper crop in the upcoming years with the construction of the second cruise ship pier. And from what I've been seeing this season, Mr. Minister and Mr. Prime Minister, we might need a 3rd pier. But with the increase in tourist arrivals to the rural parts of St. Kitts and to the island as a whole, we definitely will have to beef up security throughout the island. And so, without further ado, I want to congratulate, well, the contractors as well, because I think the contractors did a fabulous job given the budget which they were given to work with. So I want to congratulate the contractors, and I want to congratulate the 5 first vendors, and I implore you to take very special care of these outfits, these retail spaces that we have provided, so that you can have a good environment to work in. The Whitegate Development Corporation is also involved in other projects outside of the Black Rocks area. We have been assisting the Ministry of Education to direct financing and direct financial support to primary schools and secondary schools in the Whitegate area. And presently, we are embarking on a $4 million project. That's the Brotherston Estate residential development between Newton Ground and St. Paul's. And as you journey on your way back along the western coast of the island, you would see that much progress is being made at the Ramada Hotel. I am pleased to report, Mr. Prime Minister and Mr. Minister, that the developers of that project are interested, and we have begun negotiations with them on the expansion of that project, which would possibly see another 3 hotels at that site. And so we are very pleased that we are able to attract, and that the government is able to attract, and to bestow the confidence in the developers. Importantly, we cannot forget our farmers, and the Whitegate Development Corporation would have set aside, in the first instance, up to 1,000 acres of land for agricultural development, stretching from Bellevue all the way down to Newton Ground. And we continue to make smaller allocations to farmers on a needs basis. But as per our overall master plan, we have set aside up to 1,000 acres that should be held in perpetuity for agricultural development. So without further ado, I would now turn the mic back over to the Master of Ceremonies.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.